Hey guys, what's going on? Arco here.
Yes,
Today
yes.
we're live for the podcast. I actually want to talk about some stuff that's going on in life. There are going to be some movies coming out. I'm not sponsored by them.
Movies coming out.
Yeah, like Hellboy, Men in Black 4.
You like those movies?
Yeah, I like Men in Black. I like Hellboy. So I'm a comic nerd.
Ow, Vine's killed.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I didn't think they did, Nick.
Can you explain what we're doing right now?
App isn't
Like,
loading fast
we're
enough
here.
for
Right now we're playing Minecraft and Zane and I we're playing Minecraft Elytra and Zane and I are raging the hell out of our lives.
Suck at this! As Nick's over here finished.
I'm honestly upset because like the map was loading
What I want to talk
too fast.
what I want to talk about is Hellboy. Hellboy is so far from the two movies that have been released and from the TV shows and comics that have been released, pretty good. Nobody's here. I'm still gonna do this. They know I'm doing this on Sunday.
Zane,
I
where was that
give
at?
up.
Swoosh! Swoosh.
I just died.
Zane,
I'm
go.
gonna keep.
Actually do this.
I am. I'm bottom.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm.
I give up, man.
Freddy's the one that's giving up.
Freddy,
I'm not
stop.
gonna-
I give up.
Then just go. Look, you gotta keep your nose at least downward, and you aim by looking around.
Yeah, that I know. I've messed around with Elytra before.
There you go.
There's an adventure map in Minecraft that has you use Elytra. I remember. Didn't we play this map before?
Ow.
Like that.
I crashed. Hey, I'm farther than I was.
I don't wanna die.
Don't jump, Zane. Don't you jump.
I'm gonna DNF.
Don't you jump.
I'm gonna DNF. I've DNF'd!
Oh,
Zane just like fluttered into the room very crap, and he's on fire.
Oh, almost died. You
I
didn't.
DNF'd.
You didn't.
He didn't.
I DNF'd.
He didn't.
I DNF'd.
Did not finish.
Can we actually play Minecraft?
This is Minecraft.
This is a flippin' mini game. That's only a lot.
Can we play a fight or whatever it's called?
Rumble. My name is Rumble
I'm gonna go right.
McSketch.
Spice things up.
I wanna go left.
Ah! Can we
Look through the
restart?
trees.
Can we restart?
Ow, my face.
Podcast? No.
No, Nick. Can we restart the game?
Gotta get right over this lip. If I can get over the lip, I'm good.
Ah, for freak's sake, I hate this.
How did I go third person?
If I swim like a fish to the edge, then I might get the checkpoint.
How is Zane not dying?
He's in water. Water is not an entity. Well, at least
I'm
it is.
losing velocity.
Is that the wrong way? We all know that. Ah, Ellen. Yeah, look, I got the checkpoint.
I just skimmed. I just skimmed.
Break this controller. Break it.
Break the controller I'm holding. You're gonna find shards of glass under your butt. I crashed on the boost. So, Men in Black. That has Chris Hemsworth in it. And everything's taking place in London now. Don't tell my sister I said it like this. I would not be surprised if they make a John Constantine movie and have it take place in London, and people call him John Constantine, not Teen. Because John Constantine is from London. Sorry if I'm speaking in a British accent that offends people. I am.
I forgot there's something there. What? What?
Skim! I crashed again. I'm just gonna keep this going even if nobody shows up. Because so far it has nobody appearing.
Foo.
But I got views on my last one.
You got views?
Yeah, I got views on my last few. I don't know how.
Really?
Yeah,
How many?
like 4.
You, me, and him?
There was another person.
The one dude that watched it?
Yeah.
He's like, I watched 2 seconds of it and I said no.
Well, yeah, because you told him to go away. Because you insulted his fan that was showing up.
You insulted the one person
No, I
who
didn't
showed up
insult him.
for
I said
this.
this is a stupid podcast. Or I said go away now or you're gonna.
So what's going on in the world? Trump is considering not becoming president
Don't
anymore.
talk about
Don't
politics.
Talk about politics.
I don't care. I'll talk about whatever I want. This is the path.
That's a big, big rule. If you want to get anywhere in podcasting, don't ever talk about politics.
That's what Achievement Hunter does. And look at them. They make millions every day.
Yeah, because they started off by not talking about politics.
They didn't.
If you're big, you can talk about politics all you want, and you can lose a big fan base, but they lost a big fan base
You know what?
by talking about
F
politics.
fuck talking about politics. Fuck talking it all for right now. I am mortally pissed off.
I found a secret path you can take that goes straight to the end.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
And you're about to DNF.
I don't.
He's further than he was last time, so it doesn't matter.
DNF closer. Yeah,
Ah!
If he nails this round right here, he could actually make it.
Wait, is he still in the beginning?
No?
Fucking
halfway through.
near it.
Why'd you go that way?
I don't fucking know anymore. I don't know bullshit anymore. I don't know bullshit.
3, 2, 1. Can we play like Rumble or something?
Can we do something else?
Something that we have a chance in winning.
Wanna see my face?
Or like
Here's my
the thing
face.
where you smack the sand and it falls.
Tumble or battle?
Battle.
Tumble.
Wait, no.
I'm the
battle.
man with the podcast. I already told people it was today. Mute my phone.
E5, fo
I wanna feel close on the phone.
Oh, pressing. I mean, we're doing this. Playing Tumble.
Hey, press X. Everybody press X. Not waiting an entire minute to play.
I pressed
E5, fo
Is there a rule against eating while you're while you're live?
If you wanna be a jerk.
No, there's no food to eat. Oh. Food? Oh, yeah, you can eat.
There's,
Don't get comfortable bed.
Rules. Don't get
Bernard.
comfortable bed.
you know, sit there while I do this podcast. hell
See,
is
if I fall
that?
from, I declare thumb rub. Thumb rub me.
No, it's fucking weird. Does anybody actually?
Nope. Don't ask about it. Maybe someone will join. And hope they don't rewind.
I regret activating Flash because it just turned the screen white. I don't know why. But yeah, things are happening in the world.
In that live stream, you can videotape stuff.
Hmm. Man, my fingers are cold. Oh, weird thing. One time, I was up at my dad's. This was summer. It's been 2 years, 2 weeks up at my dad's. I was sitting on the couch next to the one he was sitting on. My pinky and third finger fell asleep. Somebody flip over the ground. Oh,
We're trying to knock people down. Alright.
wait. Nick's firing up.
Trying to knock us down.
I jumped down so I wouldn't get shot.
You can hold it down in rapid fire. I am crouched.
Ah, motherfucker, die!
I am. I am about to get I am about to get nauseous.
Now I'm staying up here.
Bushes. Nick, fire up!
No,
No, you're not at me. Not at me. Surprise! I'm taking you. If I go down, I'm taking you with me. Shit. Nick, are you down here?
No.
Nope.
You're down further.
Yep. Just waiting.
How many layers are there to this thing?
There's like 8. I'm on like 7. I'm just waiting.
You're lying, son of a bitch. Oh, hey, I'm on top. Hail to the
Okay, you
king!
died?
Yeah, I
No.
died. I fell into lava.
Oh.
Hail to the king!
They got
Hail
my-
the king! Hail! Make fucking things down there. I'm just sitting up here, minding my own business.
Hadouken.
Ooh, try, is it gonna get easier? Is it who has the most lives or whoever?
Whoever's highest.
No! That's why you stayed a little bit down. When does it go into overtime?
He said who?
Fireworks. 5,
4, 3,
three.
2, 1. Hail the king, motherfucker!
Oh, it's a draw?
Draw.
Supposed to be
Yeah!
whoever's highest.
Draw!
Hit the TNT with a snowball. Can have a mind-blowing result. Can we try that? Why not?
Snowball doesn't work like that.
It just said. Just
What?
said hit
Actually,
the TNT with a snowball. There may be
Yes,
a
in this
mind-blowing
game.
result.
Whenever there's TNT in the map, there's certain maps that have TNT.
ooh, these are big stuff.
Oh.
Can you throw me one?
Big. No, this is the last one.
From another bag?
You want this?
It's been open. It's not been open. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier.
Took all the cheese out of it. It says 50% less fat. Is the cheese the fat? Because
There are
there's no,
fats in cheese.
there's like less cheese than ever. It's like you can see the bread, which isn't a good thing. Oh, that. Where are you? I'm gonna die anytime soon, Nick.
Are you both
There you are! There you are! Ah!
I'm taking you down with me.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait, what?
I just jumped. Cause baby, you're a firework. Super, 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 blue.
Bye. Wait. There you go. Now I'm sitting on all 4 blocks. And now you guys don't know where I am.
I have a
You don't
mighty.
believe, butthole!
Vic, you're a bastard.
I walked up behind you, just broke the blocks in front of you.
Bye! Well, no, you're not gonna kill yourself because
I see a pretty pattern.
Hey! Cheater.
me. I'm a straight line and slowly cut off the map. Look at me, we're trying to team up, okay? Okay, if you really want something like this, you're gonna get screwed! Trying to team up with you.
Ooh, almost just blasting myself off the cliff. Go, here, and now won't you go?
You're dead, bro.
Jumped. Boring up here. Take rocket jumping.
Woo.
I won.
Top tie.
It was I won. I was the highest.
Tie.
That's how it should work. What's the highest? Tell me. If it's
Friday!
who's gonna have it, Ron?
You're just gonna let it run?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? I'm bringing this podcast on the road. I'm gonna bring this on the road with me. I'm not gonna. Your audio is being recorded, but your face is not. So feel free to talk. Just no alcohol or politics.
Yeah. Well, we just had some alcohol last night, which scared you weren't. How? Friends who want to stay friends don't talk about politics, religion, or alcohol, Freddie.
No, live stream. I got like 14.
We forgot to ask for ketchup, and I feel bad. Dang it.
Where did my drink go? Is that it?
Got it one of the best.
Do you have ketchup?
We do.
Oh, good.
We should.
You're gonna hear the sound of eating and people talking.
Yeah.
How is it different from everybody's life?
Guys, it's AMSR.
ASMR, sweetie.
I'm sorry, you remember.
Oh, thanks. Oh, good.
Organic.
Oh, good. It's original. I purchased corn syrup ketchup. Makes me feel gross now. Thanks, diet. These were just bag fries, so those are just kind of anyone's game. I had very few fries, and I gave mine up to Mom.
What do I, Emma showed me, what type of fry are you? And he showed me curly fries, potato fries, and I'm like, I'm probably curly. And then there, it tells all about it, and it's like, choose another one. I'm like, I guess I'll choose this one, and it represents me the best, so it best me my fries.
I thought that was
Which
onion
fry,
versus
if it was a
cheese.
person, would be laid back? Because that is me sometimes.
You know, I think that I would probably be like just a really salty fry because I'm a very salty person.
I feel like the French fry would be overcompensating because he's really poor, but then he's like trying to act all posh.
Wait, what?
French fry?
Try to act all like big
Hold,
and mighty.
I'm fancy. Look at me. I'm rich. I'm expensive. Don't mess with me. Here's $100. Go buy yourself something stupid.
Buy
That's
something for
basically
your
what
mother.
rich people say. No, here's the
No,
thing.
because they're too stingy to give out their money.
Oh, that is true. They are too stingy.
Unless they're stupid rich people, in which case they're like,
There's
here,
still money everywhere. They don't care.
take this $100 bill because you're a peasant.
Or, I saw this, I've told almost everybody
You
it.
know,
This is the rules of rich people in life. So-
So and still be rich.
Poor people, $5. You can get a sandwich, a drink, french fries, and that. That's pretty big meal. And then like
Rich
a
people
rich
can buy these-
person has this elaborate feast of all kinds of food,
Okay.
like crab and all that.
Yeah.
But then the super rich people pay like $1,000 with a leaf for a leaf.
Yeah.
Here's the thing though, that leaf is probably very rare. So they're paying for the opportunity to eat something that no one else ever gets.
Can I sum up what Zane just said?
Sure.
Poor people. Burger, fries, drink, they're good. Rich people. Buy the entire restaurant because why the hell not?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. My main character I am on YouTube works hard to make a lot of money. He makes his own company, excuse me, where he makes prosthetic limbs. So yeah, he made money off of that, but he lives in a normal townhouse. Well, a modern townhouse.
Yeah.
If I ever make it big, I'm giving myself a tiny house.
I know, right?
Then I get
You
to
can
keep my
afford
money.
to live minimally if you can afford to only have one thing, and if it runs out, you can always go to the store and buy it.
Yeah. What I like about tiny houses is, you know, it's not so much good for two people, so I wouldn't necessarily want to stay in one for reasons. But you know, I mean, they're still good because the bills are so low because there's no space to use anything.
You know, you can achieve a similar thing with a bigger house too. You just have to do things like windmills and solar power and
Yeah.
grow your own food and such.
Yeah. For me, if I was rich, I would, and I had kids, I would have a house in the city to stay at for a while until my kids get through normal school, like grade school and high school. When they go off to college, I'm moving out to the country.
Hey,
But when I get old, I'm moving to another state, probably Alabama.
Wait, you're planning on staying until you're old, staying no one until you're old?
Yeah.
Oh.
Make my kids move my stuff for me. That's the joy of that'd be the joy of having two sons.
You're planning on having. I'm guessing you already have their names.
Are you adopting or something?
No,
You're
no.
gonna have
I
to go
plan
through that
get
phase
married.
where it's like,
I plan to get married.
honey,
You
you're
can still adopt if you
adopted.
get married.
Yeah, I know. But I have 2 sons. Because then,
With adoption, you guarantee yourself 2 sons instead of having your chance.
and plus Nick, I already have the names picked out.
Picking
But
all
one of them, for a downright fact, was picked out from the start. One of them is most definitely going to be named Freddy. Because
Freddy the second.
Jr.
Freddy's the 4th, dude.
Oh, sweet.
His dad's dad.
And his
Me.
dad's
You're
dead.
continuing it?
I'm just continuing the line, man.
Okay.
It may go to like 800 before the world ends. If that does happen,
That's assuming.
Jesus,
Divine
I'm
survives.
sorry. If the world ends and there are like probably 8 million Freddys in heaven, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna die.
Sorry.
I'm gonna be in heaven. I'm gonna be looking around. It's just gonna be Freddy's. So what's your name? Oh, I'm Freddy. Oh.
They're all carbon
Which
copies.
one?
They're all
You
like
walk up-
slight changes from him.
You walk up to some girl and you're like, "Hi, ma'am. What's your name?" And she's like, "Freddie."
Fredette.
That'd be hilarious.
What's your
No, wait, no.
No,
wait.
she'd be called D. Her name would be Freddy, but she'd just like go by D.
Frodette, but everyone calls her Freddie.
Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. There may just be one entire section for people named Freddy. That'd be
Makes an
hilarious.
entire-
That would be
makes an entire new
hilarious.
section of
That'd
heaven
just be
for
hilarious.
You never know. Maybe you're not the 4th Freddy. Maybe they just
Because all
maybe
Freddys
there's
are the same, so their heaven is definitely the same.
No,
Maybe-
not all Freddys are the same.
maybe you're
I'm not a
not.
psycho-animatronic.
Maybe you're. Let's say you're the 4th Freddy because he doesn't want to count up how many Freddys there is.
They're probably like 1 million.
Freddy.
Because
The whole
My-
new generation of kids is related to Freddie.
my great-grandfather on my mom's side, his name was Freddy. And my grandma knew somebody whose name was Freddy Krueger.
You need to name
Are you sure she's not just telling you that?
No, she's not telling me that. She actually knew somebody named Freddy Krueger. I don't doubt. She told this to me like a couple dozen months before she died. So I'm not gonna put it past her. But here's the thing. Here's the thing I want to say.
Mhm.
If the Nightmare on Elm Street movies are based off of the person my grandma knew, whose name was Freddy Krueger, I would when I go to heaven, I'll probably ask God if I can go to hell to find the person, and then just slap them.
And then you get sucked back into hell and you're
And then I just
because you're
no, I'm gonna
a
have
beaver
God give me
did
a.
something bad.
I'm gonna have a. Did
Get out of
something.
jail free card to go to hell.
Get out of jail free card to get out of hell.
God's like, all right, well,
Get out of hell free card. That would be.
I read
hilarious.
this thing that was like, everyone goes into goes into hell with nothing to lose, so they give you something to lose, and that's why you never leave.
I hate you.
Yeah, enough that.
It's logical, but I hate you.
And this is hell.
What a wait a minute. Have
Okay.
any of you heard of the animated DC movie Suicide Squad Hell to Pay?
heard of it. I haven't seen
It had a literal get out of hell free card.
it.
I kid you not.
Sounds like something Deadpool would own. He just keeps it on hand.
No.
What you
He
mean?
doesn't
He's
even
got
have a
5.
need for it.
That was like 8 million.
He grabs the devil by the neck. He says, "Let me out."
Now here's the
He
thing.
wouldn't even get there.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the
He
thing.
doesn't die.
Here's the thing.
Hmm.
The get out of free hell card, basically that's what it is, was given to Dr. Fate.
Hmm.
Deadpool killed him and took it.
Nope. It wasn't Deadpool who killed him. It was fucking Reverse Flash.
Ooh.
And he was shot in the head.
You might want to tag this as spoilers, by the way.
I'm sorry for those of you who haven't seen Justice League Flashpoint Paradox, or Suicide Squad Hell to Pay.
I've seen neither of those, so.
I'm sorry.
Thank you for
I've
the
seen
spoilers.
one. I've seen Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox. I haven't seen Hell to Pay because I'm not a big fan of Suicide Squad. I will sit down And if you give me every Justice League movie ever made, I will sit down and I will watch every single one.
I want to edit this to where it just has a sandwich and it just keeps going up and then goes up the side of the burger.
That'd be hilarious. I will also sit down and watch every Avengers movie ever made. I don't care if it was poorly made. I don't care if it's amazing. I don't care if it has Spider-Man dying. I'll just cry.
Wow.
Sorry.
My heart.
Sorry. I didn't know that you guys haven't seen it.
Sorry, peanut butter.
Oh, you have. Good.
Yeah.
I know
So
because everybody
happy.
spoiled it for me.
Now here's the thing. I'm not spoiling Endgame because it hasn't come out yet. I have not seen it. I'm excited for Endgame. I'm more excited for Far From Home. Because one,
I want more Spider-Man.
oh, everybody wants more Spider-Man. He's
But
much
I
better
want
than
him to
Deadpool.
actually
Don't tell me
shoot
that.
webs from his hands instead of that stupid machine.
Watch
the
If I
Sam
found that
Raimi
machine-
Spider-Man.
What's funny about, Spider-Man and Deadpool and that whole thing is that Deadpool is really just like gay for Spider-Man.
Now here's the thing.
He just
Here's
flirts
the
with him all the
thing.
time.
Here's the thing. There is fan art on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
There is a canon comic on the internet and in real life
Oh, I
made
know.
by the actual people
I know.
of the Avengers,
I
like
know.
Deadpool and Spider-Man.
I know. But
It
there
gives
is
me life.
fan art on the internet of Deadpool and Spider-Man kissing. There's more or less
Mhm.
fan art on the internet of them just. Yeah.
Dude, there's fan art of everybody and everybody going at it.
I doubt it.
What's that called?
Rule 34.
34.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rule 34.
Rule 34.
If
I was
it
mixing
exists,
up
there's porn of
69
it.
and 34.
More or less. Now here's the thing. Speaking of the
I bet you if
rules,
you looked it up right now, there would be porn on this cup.
there's more or less. Here's the
You
thing.
might have to search for that.
Here's the thing.
Porn-
But
Here's the thing. You know the character I said who
There's a
owns a
website
prosthetic
for
limbs
34.
company?
Mm-hmm.
He is a descendant of a long line of keepers of the rules of art. It's an actual book.
Hmm.
In the Himalayas.
No spoiling of the new Flash. I will boil.
I haven't seen it yet.
I will
have
boil
not-
you from the
I
inside.
have not seen it yet.
Oh.
I've not seen the new Flash yet. I've not seen the new
I'll
Flash.
heat up a metal ball and then shove it down your throat.
I've
so
not
it
seen
goes
the
down
new
your-
Flash show yet.
Before you went into detail, it sounded disturbingly sensual.
Oh boy,
A little bit.
Sad.
What if somebody had come in on you saying that and they were like, what the fuck did I just click on?
Okay, but that's any
anything
podcast.
with us,
That is anyone.
especially.
Yeah. Yeah. It's basically every off topic podcast ever. Like, people click on it
Even
and
on
say, like,
podcasts.
no. Off topic is the name of an actual podcast made by a group of YouTubers. Achievement Hunter.
Oh.
They just sit there and drink alcohol and talk. I'm pretty sure some people. Now here's the thing.
I'm pretty sure in 2 days they're all gonna die because you drink that much alcohol.
No, none of them are dead yet.
It's not like
I like how he says yet.
Yeah.
Yet. I say yet because we're all gonna die eventually.
Not
Are
that.
you sure about that?
Yeah. I'm like
Serious
a million
prediction.
percent sure. I'm like a
John
million percent
Cena.
sure.
Or are you sure about that?
One of them doesn't even drink alcohol. He just drinks Diet Coke.
You get.
That's
Isn't
why.
that Pat?
No, that's
It's
no,
not bad.
no,
I
no,
just simultaneously whipped in Nene. That Matt Cat clip is my favorite.
no. It's Ryan Haywood, BM Vagabond. My Xbox Live account name is based off of his. Only 2 letters are changed.
Mhm.
His has BM Vagabond. I have AB Vagabond.
Hmm.
AB stands for Art Bro.
Hmm.
My original thing, Minecraft.
Art bro.
I'm a toast.
Oh, okay. I looked down. I thought you still took boots on. How?
Orb on my norb, like horn on the orb.
Oh my god, corn to the orb. Wait.
Check in with Morb and do your jorb.
Is that Rick and Morty?
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. Because I don't really care for Rick and Morty. I don't.
Richard and Mortimer, you uncultured swine!
Or-
I like to embody my inner Morty and just
Isn't someone
freak.
wearing a Rick and Morty shirt today or not? Someone was here that had a Rick and Morty shirt. I don't know.
I'm wearing a graphic novel cover as a shirt.
His literally name is graphic novel. Infinite.
The Infinity Gauntlet. It came before Infinity War.
I just hadn't.
I have an Infinity Gauntlet in there.
Huh?
I have an Infinity Gauntlet in there.
Yeah, it's an oven mitt.
It's fake.
But I have the T-shirt.
We need to get him in the police.
Oh.
We need to call the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Can we just?
Who's left?
No, because you know what? You know what? The end of Infinity War wouldn't have gone that way if Star-Lord could have stopped thinking with his dick for 5 minutes.
Yeah!
So mad at Star-Lord! Star-Lord is my least favorite person. I felt bad for him a little, and then they were like, hey, we have this gauntlet. It's almost off, and Star-Lord was like, but the person that I
You killed my girlfriend. I'm gonna kill you, jackass.
Yeah, he's
That's
That
basically
once
what.
we get the gauntlet
I
on.
know. He's like, whoops, it's not like there's more than billions of aliens I can sleep with. But that one's dead. The one bitch is dead. So now I'm anger.
You're making me die right now
It's
because it's actually very true.
it's not okay.
Corn on the
Because
arm.
they almost had it would have gone differently if
It's a
Star-Lord,
corn.
pardon me, if he could just stop thinking with his dick for 5 minutes.
Why
This
didn't?
is what Gamora was talking about. She's like, just kill me, do the thing. Because she knew that Star-Lord was gonna be like,
That
my girlfriend's dead.
that and Gamora knew where the Soul Stone was.
Yeah.
So if Quill could have just stopped thinking with his, so if Quill could have just stopped thinking with his genitals and thought with his head,
So you can
not that head, the other head. I had to clarify that.
Spoilers for Infinity War.
I'm sorry for people who haven't seen Infinity
Hey.
War. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's something watching. I'm just kidding. Haha.
God, we're getting very close to an hour of this.
Not the IKEA.
It's 3:41.
Yeah, I don't know. Star-Lord makes me so mad. Like, I'm so glad that it ended the way that he was one of the people that went because he deserves it, dumbass.
And what? Wait. Here's the thing.
Motivational
Why did they have to age up
poster.
Groot? He's amazing as a baby.
That's true.
Baby Groot is amazing.
This inspirational poster. It's your life. Just take it.
Oh no.
Thank you, Artie.
Yeah, you know that it's so upsetting because if me and my friend had a conversation about this, my buddy Cole. Anyone else in Star-Lord's place would have made a less impulsive, more educated decision than Star-Lord. Even fucking Deadpool would have made a better decision
Deadpool
than
would have
Star-Lord.
shot whoever the hell he pleased. Deadpool actually killed Thanos because they were both in love with the same
Yes,
person.
No, amazing.
Squirrel Girl can kill Thanos.
If fucking-
Shockingly enough,
She's very, very strong.
She's-
very powerful.
no, she's like one of the shittiest superheroes ever.
She's like one of the most powerful superheroes ever.
You know, okay,
Yeah,
but
she has the
can we-
powers of a squirrel.
Can we talk about Magic
Actually,
8 Ball
she
Man? though?
doesn't. She controls squirrels, or she doesn't control them, but she can speak with them, and they all love her.
She also has a giant squirrel.
Okay,
Tail.
listen. Think about this. If you had an army of every single squirrel on the entire Earth right
who
next
would
to
win?
you, who would win?
The fucking guy who can snap his fingers and make half the universe go by.
See, it wouldn't have happened if Star-Lord could have been like, woo, my willy needs to stop.
Now here's the thing. They could have also won if Ant-Man was there. Because
I know.
something
That's the whole squirrel
he can
guy.
talk to ants. By the way,
Ant-Man could crawl into some orifice and,
And
then
then
make
explode
himself
him.
large.
it's just
God!
Just
Oh,
bust
covered
the
in
fuck out of
Thanos.
Thanos.
He's literally crawling
Somebody
his
get a
ear, blow
hose.
his head off.
Somebody get a hose. I'm covered in Thanos guts.
I acted.
I just heard Ant-Man can crawl into some orifice, and then
There's a comic. There's a
Yeah.
comic
There
where
goes
him
your
and the
willy.
wasp uses his prostate like a trampoline. Because they're having sex.
The wasp is a girl.
Yeah.
Oh my
They're having
God.
sex.
Oh my word.
So,
No wait. Here's
do
the
you know
thing.
what,
Here's the
cool math
thing.
comments?
Huh?
Do you know what cool math is?
Cool
Yeah.
math.
I hacked into it and changed
Oh.
all the names. Just
That's not good.
Now here's the thing. Which wasp are we talking about?
the wasp.
Janet Van Dyne or Hope Van Dyne?
Oof. I have no
Hey, which
idea.
Ant-Man are we talking about? Are we talking about Hank Pym or Scott Lang?
Pym
Why do you know all these
particles, Lamau.
names?
Because I'm a giant comic book nerd.
You know, we can't forget about Pym particles. The whole comic where Deadpool killed everyone, and it pissed me off because he killed the Hulk.
He also killed Wolverine.
Yeah, because he had Pym particles.
No. He had a carbonadium sword, which blocks healing factors. Why didn't somebody just take that, make bullets out of it, and then just bang all over Deadpool?
I know. You could if he.
Boom, Deadpool's dead. Live with it.
You can't tell me that there wasn't a point.
Except he has to get
Where-
out of hell free card. Actually, I'm pretty sure in one of the comics he has made a pact with the devil and can't die.
No.
No,
He
so-
has. He also made a pact with Mistress Death.
He can't die because of his healing factor.
Right here.
But him and Death kind of lust over each other because Death is like, "You're great," and Deadpool's like, "But I'm never gonna die." So
I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna simplify what Deadpool and Mistress Death have.
Breaks every bone in the
Sure,
body.
oh my God.
3 hours later, gets buried.
3 hours.
You know,
Like
No,
rolling
3
up
hours
Critical
later.
Role.
3 hours later, you see Deadpool's hand sticking out of the ground, just choking somebody.
you know,
Probably Chucky.
with the sword that he had, you
Carbonadium.
can't tell me, that there was never a point where Wolverine could have like cut his wrist off. He doesn't have adamantium bones, right? So Wolverine could have just used his claws and cut one of his hands off and killed him with his own sword.
No, wait. X-Men Wolverine Origins. Deadpool had adamantium bones.
I know.
Because he had katanas coming out of his hands.
I got a question.
And he has his mouth
Instead of killing Deadpool,
sewed shut, which is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, I don't. We don't talk about that.
We don't
version
talk
of
about
Deadpool.
we don't talk about that Deadpool.
We don't.
He's-
We,
That
It's not Wade
universe
Wilson.
is
It's not Wade.
vetoed.
It's not
Yeah,
Wade
that
Wilson.
universe
It's
is
not the
not
Deadpool we
canon.
know.
Hey,
It's not Wade. It's
I
not
know
the
Wade
real Wade
All
Wilson.
universes
It's
are
just another-
canon in the multiverse.
It's
but
just
not
another-
canon in our universe.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
way
Plus,
to
that
not-
Deadpool is just another guy who had tumors all over his body.
yeah.
I know a way to not kill Deadpool, but like get him away. You just bury him underground and put like a cement block onto it. He's never gonna get out.
Zane, he
He's
can
gonna
pull
get
anything
out
out of
and
his pocket.
What?
He had.
He
He
can
has-
break the fourth wall.
He has a magical thing called the. I can remember.
He could actually just shift himself out of one comic panel and into the next where he's out of the grave.
He's done
Zane,
that.
He can literally just like, look, somebody buries him in the ground, so he just steps out of the comic book, out of where he's under the ground, goes over, back to the other one, goes in. Then there's 2 Deadpools. As he's being buried, he kills this guy and digs himself up, then goes back to his old panel.
If there was 2 Deadpools in one comic,
Oh, no.
somebody would have shot themselves.
Actually, no.
Probably
they would-
Ajax.
No, listen.
Oh, it's
listen.
No,
plastic,
no,
that?
no.
If there were 2
They're gonna
Deadpools
lie.
next to each other, there's only 2 outcomes that happen. They fight to the death or they have sex.
Okay, you're right though.
You're right, but that doesn't mean you should have said it.
There's this.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
this comic that somebody drew that was like Deadpool and Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's crawling up this building, and Deadpool's like holding on to him because he can't he can't spider crawl up shit. So he's holding on to Spider-Man, and he's like, if the internet could see us right now, they'd be having a fit. And Spider-Man's like, what? And Deadpool goes, nothing.
Oh, boy.
What the hell?
And then there's another one where they end up being like tied together. Yeah,
That
they're
one.
like roped together, and then Spider-Man's like, "We need to get out of here," and Deadpool's like, "Stop squirming." He's like, "Hey, being tied up and you are like my kink, okay? You need to stop."
What the?
Because Spider-Man's squirming, and he's like, "There's too much friction."
Oh my god. Now I know why my dad likes Deadpool so much. No, not that way. Not that way. He is straight. He is straight. He has a bunch of Deadpool paraphernalia.
Are
He
you
also
sure
thinks-
he's not bi?
Could be.
I'm sure for a damn fact.
You can be married to a woman and still be bisexual.
Oh my god. Like Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury was incredibly gay.
That is true. That's true. Look at the way he talked. Jay.
Have you ever seen him wear women's pants on stage? Because the only pants he wears are women's pants.
Yes,
on
I
stage.
have.
My mother
I've
showed me
seen
a
Bohemian
video.
Rhapsody.
One of Queen's videos, like the actual, for their music when Freddie Mercury was still alive. And I was like, Mom, how did you not know that he's gay? Look at him. And she was like, well, it was, it was hard to tell at the time because it still wasn't like a thing for like gay people to be around. And I was like, Mom, look at him.
Look at Elton John. He was gay.
Elton John is a queen. We stand a queen. Elton John and Freddie Mercury were in so it was like Elton John, Freddie Mercury, and David Bowie. David Bowie wasn't gay, I don't think. But they were like in the triumvirate of like absolute queens of the time.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
If Elvis Presley is the king of rock and roll, that makes Freddie Mercury and the rest of the members of Queen the queens of rock and roll.
Absolutely. We stan a queen, and Freddie Mercury is a queen in those tight white women's pants. Just the way that he dances around. And like he made a bunch of songs where he used female pronouns because he was singing about boys and didn't want people to be like, ooh woo, you gay.
Hello, Queen.
Yeah. Just listening to the words though, it's like you're not singing about a woman.
You're singing about a dude.
It's like you're singing about either a drag queen or a trans girl, and either way, they have Pedor.
Where did Nate
Bohemian, I don't know. Bohemian Rhapsody was an interesting movie. Let me say
I haven't
this.
seen it.
You should see it. You should see it. Watch Bohemian Rhapsody before. Okay. Wait until Rocket Man comes out. Watch Bohemian Rhapsody, then watch Rocket Man. And then after that, wait a few months, then watch Rocket Man, then Bohemian Rhapsody.
After we eat, can we play Magic the Gathering, Freddie? You think we should play that?
Sure, why not? Jesus Christ, we're almost at the hour.
Can we
Don't
play
look at me.
Please.
No, don't look at me.
Please.
Don't look at me.
Somebody's going to be going through my YouTube video history, videos that I've made. They're going to see this podcast, they're going to click on it, and it's going to be like a 5-hour video. And most of it's just going to be us playing Magic the Gathering.
Like one half of it is talking about Thanos and how Deadpool gay Lamau, and the other part of it is gonna be, Deadpool is the ultimate pansexual because he tries to sleep with anyone and everyone with a pulse. Maybe actually
He slept with
without-
Mr. Steph!
Without a
He doesn't
pulse.
care! He doesn't care!
frog.
If it's a woman, he'll sleep with it.
If it's a man, he'll sleep with it.
It's a frog. He'll sleep with
Have you
it.
seen him talk to
If
Spider-Man?
it is
Yes, I
sentient,
have.
he will sleep with it.
Yeah, like, honestly, Deadpool is like Donkey from Shrek because Donkey was like, who needs to find another donkey? I'll fuck this dragon, Lamau. Deadpool's like, they don't have to be human. They just have to have something between their legs.
Who needs to find another human that has a bunch of tumors and a healing factor? I'll sleep with the flipping Grim Reaper. I don't care.
I know. And Deadpool flirts with Wolverine too. Like when they're
Oh,
in
my
fights
word.
and shit, he'll flirt with him all the time, and it's hilarious.
He flirted with Cable.
Yeah, everyone. Deadpool is just, I think he's just lonely. Like, will somebody just tell Deadpool he's loved, please? Maybe he'll stop.
We love you. Okay, let's
Deadpool
wait.
knows he's loved. That's why he does this stupid flipping
No, he
stuff.
would say, wait, you love me? Let's sleep together.
It's interesting to think because, like, Deadpool comes on to Spider-Man so hard, and like it's low-key kind of cute if I'm being honest. But Spider-Man's just kind of like, we're both suffering
Okay.
inside, so maybe
Kill
don't.
me, please.
Yeah.
There have been there probably have been multiple comics where Spider-Man had talked about committing suicide.
I wouldn't doubt it. Can we talk about Steve Rogers for a minute because he deserves the world. Steve Rogers deserves everyone's love and
The
attention.
man,
Thanos killed his son and his husband.
oh dear God.
His 1930s husband. They shared a bed for warmth. They lived in one of the gay capital cities of the world during the time.
New York City.
Mhm. Specifically, the area that they lived in, Brooklyn. That was one of the gay underground cities. of America at that time because it was, of course, still very.
Oh, so Hitler would have hated it.
And so they shared a bed for warmth because Steve was so sick all of the time. He had asthma and heart palpitations and, pardon me, an immune deficiency. He had scoliosis.
Person sounds
and
like me.
all kinds of really just terrible
Wait,
things.
Wait, you're
like
gonna
this.
sign up? You're gonna sign up to be in the military and become a super soldier
If
and save
he-
the world?
If he breathed in dust, he could die, which is why Bucky was always like, hey, why don't you come along on this date with me, with this girl, because if I leave you alone, you could be dead when I come home. And Steve was like, okay!
But then Peggy.
Yeah, you know, I think that Steve Rogers is just a wholesome bisexual. I think he's just a wholesome bisexual, honestly.
I mean, there's images on the internet of Tony and Cap being
Yes,
in
Stony.
love.
Yeah. See, I ship Science Bros more
No,
than
here's
that,
the
though.
thing. Here's the thing. There's a weird flipping comic on the internet of Tony Stark and Steve Rogers being in love and married, and their child is Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, they adopt Peter. But I
That makes
see.
sense.
I
Iron
ship-
Man is Tony
I ship
Stark.
Science Bros
Sorry.
more than that. It's Tony Stark and Bruce Banner.
Now, I'm gonna
Because
say this.
They are about each other.
I'm gonna say this. I created a universe that's much like an actual Marvel universe where Tony Stark is female and Captain America and Iron Man fall in love. They have a child.
Wait, which one?
They have 3 children in the universe that I created. One they had accidentally in high school. That is Peter Parker.
Oh.
Yes, they gave him to
So
the Park-
Peter Rogers. Oh wait.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be Peter Rogers. And then
They give him to the Parkers.
Yeah.
But when they're older and out of high school and college, they have 2 other kids. One they named Tony, and the other, I haven't come up with a name for the other one.
Sounds about right.
The Tony's Iron Man, obviously.
Yeah.
The other one's Captain America. But here's the thing. The universe that I created, Captain America doesn't use a circular shield. He uses a, you know the shield he first got
Yeah.
in Captain America First Avenger?
I have it upstairs.
He uses that. But then he gets his Ultimate Universe shield.
Yeah.
Except he's not brainwashed by Hydra.
Poor Bucky.
Yeah. No, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Bucky
In the universe, Bucky Barnes, he's still the Winter Soldier. He still has a metal arm. But Cap and Natasha Stark are off on their honeymoon for like 10 weeks. Bucky and Sam fight over who's going to be Captain America while Steve Rogers is gone.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's the thing in the comics. One of them, they both become Captain America in different universes.
You know, I just had a thought because
Oh no.
in
That
the,
was badly.
That always ends badly.
in the show Shield, right? It's about like
Agents of
Peggy.
Shield.
Yeah, you know, there's
Agents of Shield is about Coulson.
yeah, but there's you know,
That's Agent Carter.
is it?
Agent Carter is about Peggy.
Okay, yeah. So Agent Carter, my bad. I haven't watched either of those, so I get them mixed up.
I've watched some of Agents of Shield. I watched the 4th or 5th season because it had Ghost Rider in it.
Yeah. Well, in Agent Carter, Peggy is like they represent her being a bisexual woman, and she's like really low key about it, and you know. But I think that at some point, her and Steve had to have had the conversation where, you know, in the future when she's old, where she was like, "Let me explain to you what a bisexual is," and then Steve was like, "Oh, hey, that's me," because he was like, you know, there's this girl that I like, and then there's Bucky, and I
There's
have
a guy that I
feelings.
like and there's
Yeah.
a girl that I
Yeah,
like.
and, you know,
It's a whole another party.
Well, yeah, he's like, I really like this girl that I'm working with, and then, you know, there's Bucky, and he's back, and I really love Bucky, and what are these feelings? And she was like, you can have those feelings for both people, and here's why. And then Steve is like, holy shit.
No, wait. Did he tell her this? The girl that I like is your niece. Did he tell her that?
I don't chip it.
Because they've slept with each other like twice, basically.
You know what made me mad in the
What?
MCU?
What?
Natasha and Bruce. Because Bruce Banner is such a sweet person. Aside from the Hulk, he's so just
Okay.
afraid of being alive. And he's,
Can I say something?
yeah.
We are considering Hulk and Bruce Banner as two separate people. It's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They just share the same body. They're two separate people.
Right. And that's, you know,
Mm.
that is how it is. And before Bruce gets a hold of himself as the Hulk, then they really are sort of two separate creatures. And he talks about the Hulk as another person because it really kind of is a different creature until he gets a hold of the Hulk, and then he's Bruce in the Hulk's body, you know, which is nice.
Gone past the hour mark.
Nice. But, you know, the idea that Natasha Romanoff. Oh.
Don't play that. It's still live, and somebody may pop on and copyright. Is that the Halo music?
Yeah.
Was it the bathroom thing?
No.
Yeah, I mean, Natasha Romanoff is like this super badass, super cool spy, right?
Yeah.
She's super badass. She kicks ass all the time. She's great. But she doesn't, I don't think that.
Yet she can't have children.
Well, also that. But my thought is, she doesn't, being like this super spy that's been so trained, somebody like Bruce is so fragile, you know, like, and you know, that's not to say that Bruce Banner isn't a strong person or that he's not a strong guy. It's just the things that he's gone through create all kinds of psychological damage. So in a way, in especially in relationships, being somebody who is currently working on studying psychology,
Oh my.
My thumb.
he would be so fragile in a relationship,
Yeah.
and Natasha's not that person.
No,
she's
she's
not
not.
delicate
She's like-
enough
What
with
is
other
that?
human beings for Bruce, and that upsets me because she would probably throw him to a panic attack every 15 minutes. Like,
Especially if Natasha could have children.
right? You know, I
We're gonna be
wanna,
in a panic attack every
yeah,
second.
I want to protect
What?
Bruce Banner.
I want to protect Bruce Banner, not the Hulk.
Wrong way.
Oh
Yeah.
the Hulk can protect himself.
Really?
Absolutely,
don't
but
think
Bruce
so.
Banner, as a person, he's this sort of this broody, heartbroken, just ball of upsetty spaghetti, and he deserves
Oh,
the
God.
world. You know, he,
He deserves the world. He deserves the world's love.
yeah, and actually there was this thing that my friend wanted me to do. He wanted me to play Thor and Bruce, and he was gonna play Tony, and he was like, okay, well, let's put them together, and I was like, okay, I'm bored, let's go for it. So we sort of made this universe where the three of them are in a relationship, and that gets really interesting with the Loki dynamic, because Loki's like, I'm gonna be a dick and try to make you turn into the Hulk, and then he's like, but I don't want that, and then Thor is like, well, now I have to kill my brother. It's wild.
Look what I found.
That's one of those that was like, he got high and he was like, yo, I have an idea. And I was like, okay. That's fine. Let's try it. You know, I'm willing to give almost anything a try, you know, to see if it works out.
Me, not that much.
And that's fair. You know, I am an odd creature in the sense that normal people don't have the same ideas.
I can respect you there, because nobody has the same ideas as me. I have taken actual poker playing cards, given the names of them to people, and gave them magic abilities. Like Ace of Spades, luck. Queen of Hearts,
Yeah.
life. King of Diamonds, control. And then I think it was Jack of Bluffs, strength. I think.
Maybe
I
if
don't remember.
Maybe if I put this tape on myself, I can tape my broken pieces back together.
That just got dark and mental fast.
That's me.
Yeah, but no, here's the thing. With the King of Diamonds having the power of control and Ace of Spades having the power of luck, Ace of Spades made a complete and utter revolution against his old best friend because he took over their birth town.
There are only
When-
people playing Magic the Gathering.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I plan to make movies off of that.
Whoa!
Yeah. That's what's gonna happen. And Ace of Spades, since he has luck, and,
Whoa.
and another one of his friends who actually still talks to him and trusts him, Queen of Hearts, since she has the power of life, she brings him back to life. He's a zombie. He goes on another killing spree and just kills anybody who pisses him off, basically, and gets from where he was born in Springfield, Illinois. He drives around America on a 1969 Easy Rider, carrying a silver Desert Eagle with him and a .44 Magnum, wearing a white T-shirt with a spade on it and a fourth of it soaked in blood because he was shot in the heart.
Mm.
Shot through the heart.
You're too.
Yeah. He wears over the white T-shirt with blood and a spade. He wears a black jacket, and then over that he wears a leather jacket. He also has leather gloves, black jeans, and then
more
black
black.
dress shoes.
Marvel men in trench coats.
Marvel men in trench coats.
Marvel men in trench coats gives me life. And I just
I was considering putting Ace in a trench coat.
there's something about it, like, can you imagine like Captain America like in like the detective sort of noir trench coat? Because like,
Spider-Man Noir.
yes,
He has a trench coat. Spider-Man.
Hey.
You take that off. It's a pea coat, not a trench coat.
that is a peacoat. That actually is the Sherlock Holmes coat more so than
They were a little longer.
Robert
than
Downey
the top coat.
Jr. played Sherlock Holmes once.
Yeah, and then Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
And that was that one was gay Sherlock.
But back to what I was talking about. Ace of Spades, he not only wears a lot of black, he doesn't have a pulse, and he can't feel anything. So when he's riding around America in like summer, he goes to all 50 states in summer. Not all 48 states, because Alaska and Hawaii, he's not going to ride there on a 1969 Easy Rider.
No, that's
Yeah.
that's a whole
Yeah.
lot of being
He
underwater.
doesn't feel pain. He doesn't get hot. He's dead. He is basically all pale. He's white. He has his hair covering one eye because I don't know. I forgot why. Then he has one eye showing. Halfway through his mouth, there's a black line just going down to his jaw. What? Can I see that before I finish what I'm saying? Oh my god. Right. His black going down to his jaw. He also has blood leaking from his mouth because
Delicious.
Because he's a-
fresh,
because
fresh
he's a
dessert.
zombie. He's a zombie, and he doesn't eat people. Lordy, no. He eats animals.
Watching a TikTok?
No.
No, wait, now think about it. Sometimes he eats people that piss him off. Because he's a zombie, and why the hell not?
I'm gonna tape this McDonald's bag problems together.
What is wrong?
She honk.
I'm honest.
She can't meow properly.
Did her mouth even move?
No, that wasn't her.
She looks so good.
She's like, I can't do it.
Ace of Spades as a character. I'm hoping to
Yeah.
connect the. I know The Conjuring, The Nun, and Annabelle are all real. I'm hoping to connect that universe with the universe I created because Ace of Spades has a friend whose maiden name is Warren,
Mm.
and she can basically see demons and all that stuff.
Mm.
I'm hoping to connect that, but she's not. But he is not visible to only her. Everybody else can see him because he's a fucking zombie, not a ghost.
Yeah, he's just a dead guy.
He's a dead guy. He's a dead man walking.
Oh my god.
Oh no, all I can think of is Reaper from Overwatch now with the I'm a dead man walking
Yeah.
quote. Oh no.
Look, it's me, ready?
I have many questions.
I just send this to Jen.
Ah,
Jen, click on this. This is literally me.
Wait, Dead Man from DC and Gentleman's Ghost. I don't think people from Marvel. Baron Zemo. His mind was loaded into
I
a
sent you
computer,
something.
so
Click on
he's
it.
basically dead and came back to life.
oh, there's music. It's just this guy is just
Yeah.
awkwardly waddling through the woods, and then like a horde of chickens just flood from the woods.
Yeah.
It's
With
literally
the
me.
friend Warren, Race of Spades, he goes to her house because he called her up and said, and since she said, if you
It won't
need,
let me see
if you
these links,
need
Nick,
help,
without downloading the app.
if you need help,
I
come
don't
talk.
want to. It takes up too much space.
His friend,
Just show me. if you
whose
want
last
to
name,
see
whose
it.
maiden name is Warren, said, if you ever need to talk to somebody, just come visit me and we can talk. He called her on an old phone. He then broke the phone after calling her. He then drove on his motor. He rode his motor, his 1969 Easy Rider, to her house. He rang the bell. Her husband opened the door. They lived out in the country because of demons and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Not this.
Her husband opened the door.
Nope.
Ace said, I'm here looking for E, since he has two friends whose name are Alyssa, spelled differently.
It's lagging.
He says,
Okay, there
I'm
we
here looking for E. Elis's husband. Elis is a person I actually know. I make a lot of characters off of my friends.
Right.
Elis, her husband says, Elissa, it's for you. And then she comes to the door. She then sees Ace and says, and then just says, oh my god, what happened?
What happened to your face?
No, she said, oh my god, what the hell, what happened? Because he's dead, wearing all black, with blood coming out of his mouth.
I know. He looks over and he's like, "Sorry, I'm drooling a little bit."
No, he's not drooling. It's just permanently there.
Yeah.
Because he was shot in the heart.
Yes.
He choked up blood. It's just there from when he died.
Oh.
Mm.
You can't like wash it off.
No, he can't.
Hmm.
And,
Unfortunate.
yeah, and plus, also, it's gonna be makeup in the movie. So if it gets washed off, it'll wash off the entire thing that's there.
Yeah.
Because I don't want. That's a lot of editing. I don't want to put my editors through that.
Well, actually, instead of just makeup, what wouldn't wash off would be, well, what wouldn't wash off for a few showers would be like a stain. Like if you put like food dye there, it doesn't come off with like soap and water.
No, but yeah, she says, "Come inside." Ask him if he wants tea. He says no because I feel nothing.
Right.
He says to her, "Have your kids, if you have any, to go upstairs because he's a flipping zombie and
Right. He's
yeah,
like, don't traumatize your wee ones.
don't traumatize your kids."
Yeah.
But he says the husband stays downstairs with Alyssa and him because he doesn't trust Ace because
He's
It's a
a
guy.
zombie. Yeah.
no, he doesn't know he's a zombie because remember, he has his hands covered and it's just the face you can see. He doesn't know if he's wearing makeup or not.
Mm.
But yeah, he doesn't trust her because Ace is a retired army soldier and he's an alcoholic who smokes because PTSD.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he started the revolution against his friend, and also his friend was taking over Dublin.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, that happened. He says on there, somebody comes up on a Kawasaki Ninja, and then just starts shooting an assault rifle at the house. That I might note, the house has 3 floors, a basement, a main floor, and a top floor. Ace tells Elissa, or E, to have her husband get her kids, get downstairs, and fast. Because the person shooting at the house is there for Ace.
Right.
He goes out the front door. After telling E's husband to get his shotgun ready, he walks out the front door. The person shoots him in the leg. It just pissed him off.
Yeah.
It just pissed him off. Blood doesn't come out either.
Well,
He just pissed Ace off.
Let out already.
He then fires his .44 Magnum at the guy. Well, I didn't clarify if it was a guy or girl. I'm not gonna clarify that. He fires his .44 Magnum at the person, hits the gas tank of the Kawasaki Ninja, pierces it, and then the thing just blows up, knocking the person out because they were wearing a motorcycle helmet and
Right.
yeah. He then
Probably some shrapnel in the body.
yeah, he then drags the person inside, takes their assault rifle, and then just aims it at them. And then when they wake up, Ace tells them to remove their helmet. And then they end up seeing it's Ace's friend Grady, who is a pastor, I might add. Who's a pastor.
You make grandma mad.
What does it say? What are the things? Like, what
It's a
does it?
video. It's not a
Oh.
thing.
Oh, I've seen that one.
So it'll restart.
Well, the gun is getting pointed at Grady, who's a pastor. He doesn't have any shrapnel in him because he's wearing a Kevlar-lined suit. So, yeah.
Henry's warrior's life so is hard. Okay, yeah, I lost it.
He's wearing a Kevlar-lined suit. Shrapnel isn't in him. He's just knocked out. He's on E's couch with like 2 guns pointed at him. He then starts getting questioned by a zombie and a person who can see ghosts and demons. The husband just keeps his shotgun pointed right at him.
Yep.
Because he doesn't trust Grady either.
Right, you know,
He's
he's like, who are these people and
Who
why
are
are they
these
in my
two
house?
other dudes that you know?
Yeah, he's like, why do you know these people, honey? Why are they in my house? What is wrong with you?
Yeah. Why did the pastor have a flipping assault rifle?
This dude looks like he drank a container of maraschino cherries and this dude is almost dead.
We have a dead guy in our house and a pastor. What is going
I
on?
know, he's like, this is a dead guy and a guy that was almost dead. What? Why?
What is going on? Grady says, Freddy, I have been looking for you. Dublin has gone to literal shit. But Ace's adventure is not done. They gave Grady a new Kawasaki Ninja because Ace just somehow has $1 million in his pocket because he's a dead guy, and why the hell not?
He's like, I'll rob a bank. Shit, I can't get
I'll rob a
shot.
bank. I don't care. Nobody's gonna find my fingerprints since I have none.
Just you know, singe him off. Can't feel anything.
No, he doesn't. He
They
doesn't
found
have
it.
fingerprints because he's dead. Done.
Yeah, let it restart.
Let's see. Ace literally goes into a bank. He points a gun at one guard, points the other at another guard, and then he just and a third guard appears and just shoots him in the stomach. Nothing happens.
Right.
They're just terrified. They start peeing their pants. I'm serious.
Oh.
They start peeing their pants. Ace says, "Put money in a bag and give it to me. $10 million, and then I'm gone." He says it. They do it because they can't kill him.
Right.
Because basically, no, they're bank tellers and normal citizens. No, and none of them have played a zombie survival game, so they can go to shoot him in the head, and they don't know he's a zombie.
Right.
They do that. They give him the money. He goes out, buys a Kawasaki Ninja for Grady. Ace continues his trip with his new pastor partner Grady. and then they get back to Dublin via flight. Via flight, from the jet they stole from the army base.
Did you read those?
Don't directly on the wall.
A jet they stole from the army base. Here's the thing.
But Pennywise and the Babadook.
Oh. Pennywise and the Babadook mano a mano.
Oh, God.
It's time to beat my meat.
Pennywise versus the Babadook versus Slender Man versus
Slenderman-
Zalek.
See, I don't know. I'm on the
Mhm.
fence with Slenderman because I don't know if he just wants to give you your notebook back or if he kidnaps children.
Man, F that. He can make a cult. I find Slenderman as a cool character.
Right.
I don't believe in him.
Well, no.
I find him as a cool character.
Did you see the article about that girl that got stabbed by her friends because they were trying to?
I heard about it on the news.
Yeah, I watched the video about it, and it's terrible. It's
Wow.
terrible. This poor girl, they stabbed her like an ungodly amount of times, everywhere. It's awful.
Yeah.
She barely survived.
I don't know why people believe he's real. He's a flippin' internet story.
Yeah, I mean, but that's that's like the SCPs, like with the way
Yeah.
that they make everything a sort of dossier. I really like that.
Yeah. I
Um,
don't. Yeah.
but it doesn't make it real, you know.
Now here's the thing. In one of the universes out of the entire multiverse of worlds that I've created, one of them being the one we were just talking about. In the main universe, in basically the 616 universe, Slenderman is an actual thing in a demonic entity. My character, Artbro, has an entire room in his house that is locked with 2 doors, both of them made out of silver. The room gets sprayed every hour in holy water. And the room just has a bunch of demonic things in it. Like Jason's hockey mask and machete, Freddy's claws, Michael's mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has all that stuff. It also has the Necronomicon Ex Mortis from Evil Dead.
Yeah.
And the list just keeps going.
Oh.
What was that? Artbro plans to bargain with Slenderman and tries to trap him into a notebook so he can put him in the room and make sure Slenderman never hypnotizes anybody again. Might I also add, Artbro is a cyborg. His entire skeleton is made out of metal and has circuits and wires and all that stuff. It's
Yeah.
basically a Terminator. He's a cybernetic guy. He also brings a friend, one who can talk, one that is basically an angel, one that has Sonic.exe has the EXE virus from that, and then another friend who knows magic from Harry Potter, because
I love the Harry Potter universe.
you're about to hate me. What is going on? One word.
Oh.
In the 616 Nintendo Clan multiverse, Artbro says to his friend who knows Harry Potter magic that, you want to know who this guy kills first? Businessman. Artbro isn't really a businessman. He doesn't do business. He has his AI go to the meetings. Since he's an AI who he made for a fact can last over 100 years because he's a flippin' super genius. He's Albert Einstein infused with every other genius there ever was
Yeah.
into a teenage body that ages and has super speed. They summon Slenderman to where they are. They are on the edge of the forest. They're on the edge of Slenderman's forest. They do a ritual involving a pentagram. Artbro just sucks Slenderman into the notebook after bargaining with him. Like that scene from Doctor Strange. Dormammu, I have come to bargain. That.
Yeah.
Artbro sucks Slenderman into the notebook. All that's left of Slenderman are 8 pages. with the same pictures from the game.
Yeah, if that is something that you'd like to turn into a film, remember to use a Baphomet and not a pentagram, because there is a difference.
Noted.
Yeah, the Baphomet is the upside down star, and that one is the demonic one. An actual pentagram, and actually a lot of that is like the sort of the Christian Catholic ideals of
Yeah,
that.
but this is not going to be made into a movie. It's just going to be it's just going to be an animated in a nutshell.
Yeah. But the Baphomet is the upside down pentagram, because then it's like the horns and whatever of like Satan.
Upside down star with a circle around it. That's basically what they use.
Yeah.
And it's basically what's all over Bendy and the Ink Machine.
Yeah.
Which is what my character Arbro is based off of.
Oof.
I think it's pretty. Am I doing a ponytail?
Yeah, the hair tie got cut up.
Arbro, my character Arbro, he is the son of Henry and Linda. His sister, her name is Alice. Her middle name is Angel, then last name unknown because Henry's last name was never told.
Right.
She has black hair and then just wears black clothing and wears fake demon horns.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend, his name is Bendy Drew. He is short. He wears black clothing and has black hair. Then there's Boris, who's the brother to Bendy and best friends with Arbro. He has black hair. He wears suspenders. He also wears a sweater vest and a button-down shirt because he writes, when he's older, he writes books. So, yeah, there's that. And then Arbro's main bad guy, Arbro's basically Batman with Flash's abilities and cybernetic limbs. The main bad guy, basically Arbro's Joker, is Joey Drew. His Harley Quinn is Susie Campbell. Basically.
Yeah.
And then so on and so forth, you can make the connections there. It basically just gets weird, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think Zane is still waiting for you to come play Magic the Gathering.
We're gonna play it here. I'm gonna go get Zane and say we're gonna play it on the kitchen table because there's more room.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let that run because why not?
Every other straight man ever singing about a woman. Wow, baby, you're so sexy. I love you because your body is sexy. Bosier, an intellectual and lesbian ally. I am a bird of prey, and you are a sharp spike upon which I impale small rodents.
Okay, but you're right.
Straight man, 2505. We met at the club. She was really hot. Forrest lied himself. It was as my baby churned up the mud that she found me there, buried and alone.
I got Zane.
The reason why I went downstairs is because you guys were talking about stuff I didn't know.
Yeah.
So we
Which we're always doing. So are we,
That's one of the other ones. That's one of the songs I was listening to.
Yeah.
so are we actually going to play Magic the Gathering? Because I got Zane.
Yeah, I'm out on that. I'm not fond of it.
I've never played it
Jen, are you
before.
playing?
I'm tired.
So either play Magic the Gathering up here with Nick and me, or Nick, Zane, and I go back downstairs and continue playing Minecraft.
I wanted to play Magic the Gathering.
Then play it with your friends.
Nick isn't much.
Just keep that on the table.
Well, play it with your friend
Actually-
and brother.
I should actually end this thing because it's gonna destroy my phone.
Yeah.